Paul Harrell, weekdays from 4 to 6. Learn more at paulharrell.com.
Merry Christmas to you. Thanks so much for being with us and continuing with our segments. What does Christmas mean to you? I want to welcome back to the program. We have Republican Jan Morgan on the line. Jan, Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Paul.
Yes,
great to be with you today.
Absolutely. So tell us, you have the floor, Jan Morgan. What does Christmas mean to you?
You know, Paul, Christmas, what it means to me has evolved over the years. When I was younger, before I was a born-again Christian, Christmas was always exciting. Even as a little girl, it's always been about Santa Claus and the tree and the lights and the presents, mostly the presents when I was younger. And then, you know, it was always kind of magical. And then once I became a born-again Christian and I really understood the meaning behind Christmas, it became less commercial, less magical, and more spiritual. And so, you know, I look at Christmas now, and it is all about the birth of my Savior, our Savior, and what that means and what God did for us so that we would have salvation. And in fact, you know, when my daughter was born, because I was a born-again Christian before my daughter was born, so because I missed out on all those years of knowing really the true meaning of Christmas, I wanted to make sure from the very beginning that she knew and understood. And so even as a little girl, as a toddler, you know, 2 or 3 years old, I started a tradition of baking a birthday cake for Jesus. You know, and she and I would do it together, and I would let her write, you know, "Happy Birthday, Jesus" on the cake, because she did understand birthdays. That was a big thing to her, and so she understood that on this day it was his birthday, and you know, so that was my way of hoping that she would understand and have a more spiritual approach to Christmas every year than I did all those years, because I missed out on that.
Wow, yeah, that is really good, and it can be tough, you know. I mean, you have some parents that you know. Let me see. How do I say this? Hang on. All right. Well, I'm trying to. So you have Santa Claus, and Santa Claus can take, you know, a lot of attention away from the religious significance. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, because of who Santa is and everything. And so it's good to. I remember when I was growing up, you know, my parents would always ask me, you know, before I went to bed at night, like during the month of December, hey, you know, what are we doing this for? You know, what is the real meaning of Christmas? And so that's really, really important. And I think there's a lot of parents out there listening that are also doing that with their kids.
Well, you know, my daughter still got to enjoy the whole magical thing of the Santa. I didn't take that away from her. I let her, as a child, experience. But my whole point of the birthday cake for Jesus thing was to say, look at this. I mean, who else would say on his birthday, you get all the presents? You know, to explain to her that that's what Christ is about, that he's all about us and giving to us, that God gave him to us. And so, you know, that she, at a very young age, that was the way that she could understand it. And it was, she still got to enjoy all of the Santa stuff.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Okay, so we're almost out of time. We're talking with Jan Morgan. Jan, just real quick, how's the campaign going? I guess we got a minute and a half. And are you going to announce a formal announcement soon that you're running for governor?
Oh, Paul, we have a big announcement on New Year's Eve at the 5-Star Theater, and there are a limited number of tickets. If you haven't already gotten your ticket, you should go online, or go to my Facebook page, the5startheater.com, and get your tickets. They're $50 each, and that gets you a dinner. You're going to spend New Year's Eve. We're going to have a great party, and we have a big announcement. We'll be broadcasting it live on Facebook for folks who can't come. So just stay tuned for that.
All right, that's fantastic. Well, Jan Morgan, I appreciate it. And if I don't get to talk to you again before Christmas, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul, and Merry Christmas to you and yours.
All right. Thank you, Jan. I'm excited about that announcement, folks. New Year's Eve, that's fantastic.